Hey there, everybody. Meteorologist Keith Gibson here in the First Alert Weather Center. I hope you are having a great weekend. Stunning weather out there today. Wasn't it absolutely amazing? Hopefully you could take advantage. A little bit cool lakeside, but still very, very nice across the region. Let's go ahead and check out some of our cameras. Just after 8 o'clock on our Sunday, not too shabby here across northeastern Wisconsin. This is Sturgeon Bay. Let's go to Shawano real quick. We've zoomed on into Shawano Lake. There's a lot of boats we saw out there earlier today. Looks like a lot of folks may be wrapping things up for the weekend, but we still have another very nice day on tap for our Monday. Going to Appleton, the sun getting close to the horizon. We are losing several minutes. Well, we've already lost several minutes of daylight since the summer solstice, but our average highs continue to warm. The average right now is 80, and in Green Bay, the sun getting lower on the horizon, and in Oshkosh, very nice as well this evening. So that is where we stand. Let's get into your forecast discussion, and thanks for tuning in this evening. Not going to spend too much time with you, but I do want to give you a little bit more in-depth discussion versus what we will have time for on the old TV. Of course, that updated forecast tonight at 10 o'clock on WBAY. But this is where we stand. We are at the last moments of June. July starts at midnight, the second half of the year. The average high right now is 80. We only go up to 81 for the warmest of the year, and then we start going down. But it's going to be pretty warm for the next month or so. This is the warmest part of the year. Now let's recap moisture, rain, and snow so far for the first half of 2024. We had significant snowfall deficits. We had a drought. We have really caught up and surpassed where we thought we would be. And most locations in the region enjoying a significant surplus of moisture for the year. This is for the first 6 months through today. And the only outlier here on this graphic is Chicago. But for us here in Wisconsin and the UP, we've really had some sizable moisture of late, and that trend will continue. Not so much for tomorrow, but going into tomorrow night and Tuesday night, another system is coming our way. The drought has been erased. It was significant not too long ago, but now we are drought-free across Wisconsin. I saw a lot of folks at the car wash today coming into work, and you may want to maybe wash the car tomorrow, but then tote it away, put it in park in the garage on Tuesday because it will be wet again and stormy. And then we're back into the 80s on Wednesday, and it looks like we'll stay in the 80s for Thursday, the 4th of July. Now let's give you that first alert for fireworks. We have a lot of stuff happening here over the next couple of days. The majority of the displays will be either Wednesday evening or Thursday evening, the actual 4th. Wednesday's looking great. Should be dry area-wide. Temperatures by dusk, 9:30, 9:45, mainly in the 60s across the region. Thursday, more or less the same story, but there could be a few spotty showers or storms around. The odds are a little bit higher Thursday evening versus Wednesday, but I think most of Wednesday and Thursday, as we start out the holiday weekend, should be on the drier side. But between now and then, we have that next weather maker coming on in. Let's check it out. This is First Alert Viper Max, and we have storms erupting in Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, Colorado. That's with the cold front, the area of low pressure that is headed our way. And we just talked about the moisture. We've had a lot of moisture. We will likely have another chance of a 1 to 2 in some locations here. This would be Monday night, Tuesday, and Tuesday night. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, is going to be pretty nice, but we could have another 1 to 2 inches in some locations here over the next few days. So let's time this out with First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. No weather worries here tonight. We start the clock at 6 a.m. right there. And as we advance into our Monday afternoon, still mostly sunny. Should be a very nice day. A little bit cooler lakeside again, 60s versus the 70s inland, but no weather worries. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow. Clouds thicken tomorrow evening, and then by Tuesday morning, this is 6 a.m., we're going to have some wet weather around. There's likely going to be some thunder. No severe weather expected Monday night or Tuesday morning, but this batch of rain could be locally heavy at times as it moves on through the region. So a wet start to our Tuesday. This is midday Tuesday, still some wet weather around. We're going to have 2 waves of rain and thunder. The first one, Monday night, Tuesday morning. It looks like we're going to get into a little bit of a lull Tuesday afternoon and early evening, where we probably won't have a lot going on, but there will be a lot of cloud cover, and it is going to be breezy on Tuesday, southerly winds. But going into Tuesday evening, right here, 11 p.m., and then Tuesday night late, 3 a.m., early Wednesday morning, there's likely going to be pockets of some rain and thunder around. That will exit, and then the clouds will clear out, and we will have a pretty nice Wednesday, and temperatures will actually be warming. We have 70s the next 2 days, and then 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, as far as severe weather with this system, it is looking like we will not have a lot, maybe not any, but the chance is still there, albeit a small chance. A level 1 severe weather risk southwest of Green Bay. This would be for Tuesday night. Not really gung-ho on a lot of severe weather potential here with our particular area. Better odds of that farther to the south Tuesday night, and we'll continue to monitor things. But that's the way it's looking with that system coming on in. Now, your Wednesday, you may be getting out to that 4th of July weekend a little bit early. I think we're dry or on the drier side in the afternoon, humid, 80s, and that's 5 o'clock. This is 9:30. As we mentioned, there will be some fireworks going on across the region. The big show in Appleton should be pretty good. That's the current thinking, the current outlook. Thursday, not too many changes. Will be partly cloudy, warm, humid, temperatures in the 80s. This is 4 p.m., so if you have a backyard barbecue or if you're taking the boat out, looking pretty decent there. By 9:30, still mainly dry, but there will be a system trying to come in from the west, and western Wisconsin would have a better chance for more widespread rain or thunder. There could be a little bit of activity here in northeastern Wisconsin, so we'll have to play that by ear as we get a little bit closer. But at this point, right now, we're cautiously optimistic that we'll have a pretty decent Thursday evening for a lot of those fireworks displays, including Fire Over the Fox in downtown Green Bay. Friday, another system rolls on in, so the odds of rain and thunder will go up Friday into Friday night. Let's hope it times out that way and we can squeeze out Wednesday and Thursday being relatively nice and relatively dry before that next system comes on in on Friday. Dew points, well, today very comfortable. It's going to stay comfortable tomorrow. Your Monday values in the 40s, and then we're back into the 60s here Tuesday and beyond. So a little bit more humidity, better rain chances, and it's definitely going to feel more summer-like as we get into Wednesday, Thursday with the partly cloudy skies. Dew points in the mid-60s. A little bit more humid than where we have been today and for tomorrow. Now, tonight, clear, cool, chilly, I guess you could say, for summer. Many of us will be in the 40s. Some of us will be around 50. The North Woods, low 40s or even 30s. If you are watching this broadcast from that particular part of the area, if you're up at your cabin, it's going to be chilly up there in the North Woods tonight, already chilly, and it's going to get even colder later tonight. The average low right now is about 59, so well below that. Tomorrow, your Monday, mostly sunny skies, looking really good here. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s inland, a little bit cooler, upper 60s to low 70s near the lakeshore with a bit of an onshore flow, but still below average. That average is at 80 degrees. So hour by hour with your Monday planner, looking really good if you're up early with the dog or for the commute. It's going to be chilly. Wind will be light, but many of us will be in the 40s. First day of July, we wake up into the 40s. That's a little bit of a shock to the system, but by the afternoon, it should be very nice. But the wind will start to increase from the south and southeast, 5 to 15 miles per hour during the course of the day. Light wind in the morning, a little bit stronger wind in the afternoon, but waves still okay. Waves will be building 2 to 6 feet on Tuesday, likely some rip currents developing on those area beaches, and also some we anticipate a small craft advisory during the day Tuesday, but it's going to be unsettled there Tuesday with the wet weather around, so maybe you won't be going to the beach or taking the boat out, but just be forewarned there. Here's our 7-day forecast. Let me pop this up full screen for you, and we can just see where we are headed. I've got 75 tomorrow, again, cooler lakeside, 73 Tuesday, mostly cloudy, areas of rain and thunder, 2 waves, one in the morning and another one in the evening. Pretty good chance for some rain and storms. Again, some of that could be locally heavy, and some of us could have 1 to 2 inches of rain somewhere in there. Wednesday, not too shabby. There could be a stray storm, but most of us are dry, 84. Thursday, 84 degrees. Chance for a shower storm, especially late in the day, going into the evening. But again, most of us probably dry on the 4th and still cautiously optimistic for the fireworks. And depending on how things time out, going into late Thursday night and the Friday, we'll have that next system come on in, a better chance for rain and storms Friday into Friday night. We fall back into the 70s. And next weekend, for the rest of the holiday weekend, let's say, if you have a 4-day weekend, Saturday 79, maybe a stray storm, a better chance for some scattered storms on Sunday 82. Typical summer weather, let's say, as we get into most of the 4th of July weekend. So that's where we are headed for the next 7 days. Now, let's deviate and go down to the tropics real quick here. I want to give you an update on Hurricane Beryl. This is a very strong Category 3 storm, or Category 4 storm, rather. It is moving towards the Windward Islands tonight, and it's eventually going to slip on into the Caribbean Sea over the next couple of days. This is an outlier. It's very strong this time of year and also very far south. Very unusual to have something like this happening right now. As we zoom on in, these are the latest particulars as of the top of the hour. 130 mile per hour sustained wind, moving to the west and northwest at 18. So it's moving pretty quick towards the Windward Islands. Pressure is relatively low, and it is 200 miles to the southeast of the island of Barbados. And Barbados, St. Vincent, down into the southern parts of the Windward Islands, really going to be affected here as we go throughout the next day or two as this thing slips on through. Here's the track on it. It is going to be strengthening perhaps a little bit more over the next 24 hours and then holding steady as a major hurricane through the Caribbean. Maybe grazing or affecting or hitting Jamaica by Wednesday and then passing near or over the Cayman Islands, and could be near the Yucatan, somewhere around or south of Cancun, Mexico by Friday. And it could slip into the western and southwestern Gulf of Mexico by next weekend. Some models take the remnants or maybe still a tropical system or storm or hurricane into far south Texas by this time next week. So that is the latest on Hurricane Beryl. If you have any interest or vacation plans down that way, it is going to be a big story over the next 7 days. And at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to be a major effect for the United States, but South Texas in about a week's time could have some effects there for sure. So that is the latest on the tropics and, of course, the latest on our weather. We hope to see you on WBAY TV at 10 o'clock. And, of course, if you can't join in at 10, we will have the very latest for the rest of the work week with all the new information flowing in overnight. That morning show, our morning show, starts on the TV side at 4:30, also streaming online as well. So with that, have a great rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you had a great weekend. It has been really nice. And as we mentioned, we have some decent weather ahead, just a little bit wet weather, though, coming in tomorrow night, Tuesday, and Tuesday night. Have a great Sunday night.